Crypto has been going insane over the past week, and I know you heard the good news, everybody, but is it too late to get involved in crypto? That's what everybody's wondering. And I got some people hitting me up saying, yo, this might be a rug pull, bro. I don't know. They're not really convinced yet. So I kind of want to get into detail about that today, Newski. Let's pretty much put people on. Like, is this the real deal? Is it too late? What's up?
Yeah, let's talk about it, right? So as you said, there's a lot of news going around the whole industry, but a cool thing is for once, it's not just Bitcoin, it's not just Ethereum, it's also XRP, right? So there's a lot of news that was going around. So it says like right here, did Ripple win or lose in court today? Because there was a case going around, essentially XRP, where is it considered security, yes or no? And depending on that answer, it's going to determine the price. So XRP has been down for quite some time now, but because of the news that came out, it said that XRP is not a security. Also, a matter of law, sales on exchanges are not securities. Other XRP distributions to employees are not securities. So, Rel, right when we heard this news, how'd you feel about this, bro?
I was happy, bro, because I've been a holder of XRP for a while, and I had a feeling they would win that case for a long. It's been going on for years at this point, and it was just like finally everybody can have a sigh of relief because they have a lot of believers. There's literally a thing called XRP Army. Like they got a lot of believers, so some great news for us.
Yeah, they definitely have a heavy squad. And for people who are confused with securities, we went to ChatGPT because there's a lot of definitions on the internet. It's very confusing, and we want to really just dumb it down. So I literally asked, can you simplify it in an elementary way? And essentially, it says security in financial terms refers to something that people can buy and sell to make money. And certain types of securities could be like stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, et cetera, et cetera. So essentially, they're saying XRP is not considered a stock or a bond, okay? Based on that news, we saw a crazy run up on XRP. I think it went from like 48 cents to as high as even 93. So this article will also put in the description below. However, this is what you have to understand. XRP was as high as 93 cents, but then it came down, right? It came down a little bit and it was trading around 69 cents. So it went way up. People probably took some profits. I don't blame them. It went like almost 100% up and they got out. But then with other cryptocurrencies, it's like, yo, Bitcoin went as high as 31,000. It fell to 30. Ethereum also went up. Then it saw a 4% decline. So there is news that's going around, bro. But I want to pause right there. For everyone wondering right now, is it too late? Because it went high, but now, there's a drawback. What do you think about that one?
Yeah, it was expected. Like, it's funny, even my cousin actually texted me and said, like, hey, I see XRP running up. Should I get in? And I told him, like, yo, usually the day of the news, it will make sense for them to pull back the day after or a day or two after, because everybody's going to hop in. That's an easy sell-off for the market makers. Like, that's easy. Scare them out their position, and then they'll continue to run in the future. So I always say never take, even on a technical analysis level when we're trading, I say never take the first breakout. Always wait for the pullback, because that second break is usually the real one. So I would say let things pull back a little bit before kind of hopping in.
Yeah, and this is the thing I want to put into perspective, guys. Like, let's just look at it. When we talk about NVIDIA being up like 190% or Meta being up 150% year to date, Bitcoin itself year to date is up 82%. So people who are saying like, yo, is it too late to invest in crypto in general? If you want to invest in the best thing, people have been doubting this all year long, but it's actually up. So if you were just dollar cost averaging along the way, you'd be perfectly fine. Another one is Ethereum. It's up 60.89%. So these are extraordinarily amazing numbers. Like if I look at XRP price, right? Let's just look at something really quick. Year to date, and this is because the run up, 120%. And you can see this one run up is right here. So yeah, it has a pullback, but if you look at 1 year and 5 year, yo, it's down from pretty highs because of that news that we just spoke about, right? Yeah. So that's something that we have to consider, bro.
Yeah, I mean, because even the 5 year thing, this case has been going on for what, 4 years or something?
It's been quite some time, which is why it's such big news. But something else I really want to talk about very quickly is we spoke about this on the channel previously, right? Where it was essentially like, yo, BlackRock is possibly coming out with an ETF, like a spot Bitcoin ETF, and other companies are going to follow the trend. BlackRock being the #1 leader in this, it's like, yo, is it going to get approved? So SEC formally accepts this actual application for review now. Before they declined it right off the bat. Okay, I'll put the link in the description below for this article. But essentially, they actually came out. When I say they, SEC said that, yo, there's certain things that you guys have to fix in your application before we could actually accept it, which is right here. When SEC signaled last month that application was lacking, the company filed a actual new application, like a revised application. And then they said, okay, we're going to review this, which is another reason now when, I'm going to say when, I don't want to say if, when this gets approved and it's like all said and done and it's rolling, bro, the sky's the limit at that point. It's going to go insanely crazy because the amount of money we're going to see that's coming in, out of the world.
Bro, it's going to be an insane amount of money entering into the crypto space if they pass through that spot ETF on Bitcoin, bro. I'm so hyped for that. And things like that will lead into the same thing for Ethereum, and then kind of sky's the limit from there. And I wanted to share my screen to show a little something. So I know a lot of people say that crypto is kind of tied to the NASDAQ. And if anything, I would say in the past few months, crypto has kind of been moving on its own path. But historically, when the NASDAQ is going up, typically crypto has been following alongside it. And so looking at QQQ, which is the ETF that is tied to the NASDAQ, you can see QQQ has been running up, and simultaneously crypto has been doing the same. And the NASDAQ looks like it wants to take its all-time highs. And remember, for people who are not familiar with charts, if you see the direction going up, that means the price of the stock or ETF is going up. So over here, these highs are from back here in 2021. This is November 2021. These are the all-time highs of the NASDAQ. It looks as if the price wants to continue upward to potentially break that, which I actually anticipate personally. And so if NASDAQ has potential to rip to the skies, then we could maybe see that type of action on Bitcoin or Ethereum. And because Bitcoin right now, as you can see here, it's really been consolidating for the most part. Let me go to I'm on the weekly chart actually. So, which means every single candle represents one full week of price. And so as you see, like in the past multiple weeks, Bitcoin has pretty much stayed right in the same price range. Mm-hmm. But then they may potentially break out to the upside. They might have a real nice breakout. You see that on Bitcoin. Cardano had a really nice day. The day XRP's news came out, that was this.
It ran up too. That's the whole altcoin season thing people were talking about. Like It definitely did its thing and ran up.
And then what happened, right? That pullback you were talking about, those are these three red candles. The past few days, they pulled back. I don't think that this pullback is going to come back to lows all the way down here. I honestly think, if I had to make a prediction, that we're just pulling back to go back higher.
Like a retest and go up.
Yeah, I really feel that way. I mean, just kind of looking at things like Riot, right? Riot is pretty much a crypto stock. That's how people look at it. When Bitcoin goes up, Riot goes up. You can see over the past month, Riot is up 70% over the past month. And Mara is just like Riot, very similar. They're up 54% over the past month. And so it's like crypto has been on a rampage, and I personally don't see it slowing down, especially with, like I said, the NASDAQ look like it want more upside. And there might be pullbacks along the way, but I personally, my prediction is we may see some more highs coming to this crypto space.
Yeah, and that's why I'm telling you guys, like, I personally will not say it's too late. Like, I don't want y'all to be scared at all. Like, if you weren't investing because you want to see some type of confirmation, like, is crypto space safe? I think this is your confirmation, actually. Like, in my eyes, I would say this is confirmation because, you're seeing the biggest, largest companies actually file for SEC and go through regulation, which is a long process, don't get me wrong. But if it goes through, and when it goes through, a lot of money's gonna be flowing in. So I think it's actually a good time to get in, because now not only are retail investors like you and I, Rel, or people watching the show, if you're watching right now, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. But if people like us are tuning in, it's like, wait till old money comes in. And old money is that people who are like 40s, 50s, 60s, who don't trust Cash App, who don't trust Coinbase, who don't trust these other like Binance or something like that, right? They don't trust that. They trust Fidelity and BlackRock though. So that money's gonna be big.
Yep, and so I completely agree with you. And then just even on the XRP point, a lot of people don't realize how big XRP was before the SEC case came out. People were saying,
right? Or top three?
It was top two. It was bigger than Ethereum. XRP was second to Bitcoin, and people were saying it's coming to take Bitcoin's spot. And then it got stopped in its tracks because of the SEC case. And so now that the SEC case is out the way, it makes it more understandable why they went up almost 100% in one day. Yeah, we're gonna have this pullback, but if things are really legal with XRP now, yo, listen. I mean, a lot of people don't know what it does. Just to like briefly explain what XRP does as well, because I didn't think we said that. Just remember, there's like cross-border payments that go on, and when you're sending money or making transactions between different nations, you know, it's kind of tedious. It's not fast. It's a slow process. There's a lot of fees involved. But what if there was something that is kind of acting as if it's a medium? That's what XRP is, where let's say I'm going to buy something in a different currency. I would more so hold XRP. I could put things in XRP's terms, and me in that country will transact in terms of XRP instead. So it really facilitates cross-border payments at a high level, and that's what everyone's excited about, because that kind of makes globalization work a lot more efficiently. So this is not just some crypto like Dogecoin with no use case. This is a crypto here that has a revolutionary technology behind it, and it's a big solution for cross-border payments. So it makes a lot of sense for this thing to run up.
That's funny. I know Mark Cuban's probably tight right now because he's trying to sell, you know, Dogecoin into all popcorn at the Mavs arena right now. But that's a different story, man. That's a very different story. But I will say, I'm personally excited. I know you're obviously very excited. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below, right? Do you guys think this is going to be great? Do you think it's too late to invest? Are you investing? We want to know all the information in the comments. Share this video with your people. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that little notification bell because we drop
2 videos a week.
And you don't want to miss them. Check us out on Wednesday. But until then, peace.
Peace.
Soundstripe.